Hello friends, my name is Bilal Khan and today I'm going to be talking about the retention rule in the AWS volume. So what does it mean by having the retention rule? So retention rule, it's just like a recycle bin on your Windows machine. So once you delete a file, it will move away from the original location to the recycle bin, and from the recycle bin you can restore from there or you can delete it afterwards, right? So this is the purpose of the retention rule. So I will be discussing the same thing in the AWS volume. Once you delete a snapshot, it will be moved away from the original location to the recycle bin, and after that you can restore it from there, or you can completely delete it afterwards, right? So it is just for the record purpose, so that you can see that when did you delete that kind of file, or if you want to restore the file again, it can easily be possible, right? So let's go to the screen and I will show you there. As you can see here that I'm currently present in this volume section. So once you go into the volume section, first of all I will create a volume, afterwards I will create a snapshot, and then I will move to the recycle bin option and create a retention for it, right? So let's give it like 10 GB. I don't want to just give it so much like space, because this is just for the testing purpose. So let's create a volume. Once you create a volume, let's go to the snapshot. Or before going to the snapshot, let's say it will take some time in order to create this volume. Once this volume is created, as you can see here, this is created. Once this volume is created, I will create a snapshot of it. So let's create a snapshot, and let's say I will say it like manual setup, right? So this is just a description of that snapshot that I'm going to be creating from that volume. All right, so this is the volume section, this is a snapshot, and after that you can see here that this is the snapshot that I already created. So currently it is like pending. So one is pending and another one needs to be completed. Yeah, so this is the snapshot that I created previously, but you don't need to worry about it. You just need to worry about this one, right? So I will just name it like, so let's name it a snapshot like this, right? So yeah, now it will work fine and it will be differentiated. So after that, once this snapshot is created, there is another thing that I'm going to do, and that is the recycle bin option here, right? So let's go to the recycle bin option here, create retention rule, and after that I will write like rule number 1. Okay, and then let's give it the resource type EBS snapshots, apply to all resources, right? So after that, let's give the days. So for how much time like you want to take this for how much time you want to take the data, like for 10 days you want to take the data, after 10 days the data will go away, or for 1 year you want to keep the data, for 2 years you want to keep the data. So this is just the days that you need to mention in order to keep the data in the recycle bin, right? So with this thing you can easily put all the things for like 1 year, 2 days, 3 days, for multiple days in your recycle bin. So I will just keep it like 1 day, but you can also, for the purpose of for general purpose, just like in the job, you can like take 10 to 15 days, so that you can match them and compare them, that for how many days that before 10 days the resources was not present, and after 10 days this resource is present. Or let's say this resource is not present now, but before 10 days this resource was present, so maybe it is deleted, you can restore it, just for the comparison purpose, right? So let's create this retention rule. As you can see here that it is showing me that this rule is created now successfully. And now once I do, what I will do here, I will go to the snapshot tab, and after that if I refresh this, in this time you will see that this is a snapshot. I don't need to worry about this one because it is previously created. Let's delete this snapshot. I think that it is not required anymore, right? Fail to delete snapshot, so don't need to worry about it, right? So let's go to this snapshot and delete this one, right? So once you delete this snapshot, and if it will give me this delete option, I will click here, and now you can see here that the snapshot that I created, it is deleted now. But if I go to the recycle bin, if I go to the resources section, you will see that the snapshot is now moved from the original location to this recycle bin, right? And after that, if I select this again and recover it and recover the resources, if I go back and just refresh this, you will see that the snapshot is moved to the original location again, right? So this is how you can keep the record. Let's say if there is any file that is any snapshot that is deleted by mistake, you can easily recover it by using this retention rule or the cycle bin, and after, let's say, 15 days, 10 days, it will automatically be deleted. But you can give the time limit that for how many days you want to keep the files or the snapshot in this recycle bin, right? So this is just for the record maintenance. Yeah, you need to keep all of these things in mind. You don't need to just create the infrastructure and go away. Instead, these are the minor things that you need to keep in mind while working with volumes and snapshots. These are really helpful while working with these kind of resources. Otherwise, it will make like your life a little bit harder. So yeah, keep these things in mind. And let's say if you want to delete, let's say these all the what you can say these all the snapshots, or let's say if you want to completely remove them after when the recycle bin hits, you can just go to the retention rule and simply select this, and after that delete this retention rule. All right, once the retention rule is deleted, all the data that is present or all the snapshot that is present in the cycle bin will go automatically, right? And yeah, maybe if it is present here, you can delete them simply from here, right? So let's delete them. Okay, this is fun. So let's wait for it. So maybe it will take some time in order to delete all these two snapshots, and after that you can delete the volumes. But yeah, you can see here the snapshots are deleted. So yeah, now in the next video, what I'm going to do is to create a snapshot, another snapshot, and move its region from one region to another, right? So I will move it from one region to another region. So yeah, for now I just created a cycle bin. So I hope you like this video. So if you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.